Hi, good morning, guys. I'm here with Deborah, and we are doing her her baby boomer here. I've just done the first coat of blush, so I'm gonna go ahead with my second coat. Let me get some light on the situation. Okay, so I'm just doing the second coat of blush, and this is kind of a version of baby boomer that I wanted to come on and video because a lot of you might not know about the ice whites. And when you have someone who wants a baby boomer but they want a little bit of sparkle, this is an awesome combination. So you can do this with pink or blush on your nail bed. So just ask your clients if they want it to be more nude or more pink. If it's more pink, you use blush. If they want more nude, if they want more pink, you use delicate. If they want more blush, more nude, you use blush. It's early. I'm going to try not to mess up my words too much, but someone needs to smack me. I haven't even been gone from here for 12 hours yet. Good morning, Donnette. Good morning, Cindy. Had late clients. Tonight's another late night, so y'all might see me at 10 o'clock again. Who knows? So this blush, if you ever wanted to just try Luxio, one color of Luxio, you've never tried it before, I highly recommend blush here because it is probably my most used product between clients who just want something neutral. So they just do a coat or two of blush and that's the only color they wear. But it is definitely my most popular. So all I'm doing right now is just brushing the blush off the tip, because I don't want to have a thick tip of blush. Good morning, Heather. All right, go and put that in. You don't want to have a thick tip of the blush. You want it to remain thin. This already has a 30-day manicure layer on it. Let's see, let's spin you around so they can see. You can see how thin it is though. Very, very, very thin layer of hard gel on her nails right now. So it's just going to give her enough strength so that she can grow her nails for a month without breaking them. You can say hi. You don't have to
okay. I was going to pass you a note that
You're
said, can I talk?
You can talk.
This is my mute client.
Can definitely talk. You can tell everyone about the play that you're in.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm in a play called Vanya and Sonia and Masha and Spike. And it's by Christopher Durang, who's probably America's greatest modern playwright. And it's hysterical. It's really funny. It's about a sibling trio. And as you all know, siblings are high comedy.
Yes, no kidding. Hi, Monique. Yeah, she does have beautiful nail beds. So that's nice. Okay, my light is just way in the way. All right, there we go. So second coat of blush. Now when I did the baby boomer before, I did one coat of the nail bed color and then the white, 2 coats, and then another coat of the nail bed color. But when I'm working with the ice color, I don't want to put the nail bed color over the ice or I'm going to lose the sparkle. So you do both your coats of blush first, and then you're going to do your white sparkle tip. So it's a little bit different process. Sorry, there we go. Now don't swipe up like this. If you do that, it's going to push some of your blush up and you're going to end up with a ridge. So just brush down over the tip to remove the product on the tip.
Does everybody like do that all the time when they're doing a French or baby boomer? Like the way you're going back with the brush and sort of taking the blush off. That seems like a really
if they do my technique, they do.
It just seems really smart.
Yeah, I don't know. I teach people to do that because it keeps the nails thin and you don't end up with a big bump where your white is higher than your pink.
Yeah, because that looks so bad.
Yeah, but it's something that people don't learn a lot of the time, so it's something you've got to learn. So there's 2 ways to do this. First, you could just do it with the ice white over the nail bed color, and you just put a little bit extra on here just to make sure that it's opaque and you can't really see through it. But if you look down and you rotate it, you can see her natural nail line when the light kind of goes through the ice white. So what I typically will do is instead of just going straight to ice white, I'm going to grab my pure or my polar. This is pure right here. And I'm going to create just a quick tip of a solid so that as I blend this and then put the ice white over the top, it's going to pop and it's going to be a nice bright white. There's something, hold on. Looked like there was something bumpy there. That'll be fine. So I'm not doing much. I'm not going way up onto the nail plate or anything, and I'm just going to blend this in. But what this is going to do is make sure that that ice white pops and it's really solid on that free edge. So it's just a quick brush on with pure or polar. I just find pure is a little bit quicker to blend, so.
See, she likes my nail beds. I should be one of your models.
You could be one of the models.
Can we go someplace fun? How about Tuscany?
Oh, Tuscany would be nice. I don't know that there's any nail competitions in Tuscany.
Oh, I can find one.
Oh, okay.
I'll start looking.
You just let me know. All right, so I'm just going to blend this up so I don't have a stark line underneath that ice white. This is all going to get covered by ice white, so it's not super important that there's 0 brush strokes. So don't spend a ton of time trying to make 0 brush strokes because you're going to cover it right up. But you just want to blend it out. What is on my brush? All right. I'm just using the 106 brush, very lightly feathering it up, and then I'm just brushing down to make sure that the white goes over the free edge. Blend, blend, blend. Brush, brush, brush. Blend, blend, blend. Lint, lint, lint. And then brush down.
That's the other thing a lot of people I think don't do, is go over the edge. So,
Well, I always shorten at the very end of the service, so if you don't go over the edge, you don't really see it. However, a lot of people don't shorten at the very end of the service and give you that nice, crisp, finished edge of your nail. And that's how you get that really good finished edge. It makes a big difference. So it's actually about the finishing at the very end of the service. But it helps to go over the edge during the service just so that you can make sure you've got it all the way out. So just a quick brush on with pure. It doesn't have to be thick at all, doesn't need to be full coverage. You just want to get it on there and blend it in, and you're going to see when we do the ice white that it's really going to help that white pop. The ice colors are pretty fun. They've been out for a couple of years, but they're just not as well known.
why?
It's just one of those ones where it's just not a solid color, I guess. I don't know. Because I haven't done videos about it. People don't know about it.
Well, that's all about to change.
It's all about to change. There's some great ones. I love the ice marine blue. It's really beautiful. I don't have my color wheel right here, otherwise I would show you the whole wheel. Alright. I didn't brush down, so I'm just going to check these and make sure. But it looks like they're all good and over the tip enough. Alright, go and put that in. So now I'm done with the pure. And we're going to go to the ice white. So these ice colors are the options UV LED. So you can get them at lovenails.com. They're only I believe $12.95 a pot, so they're not very expensive. And Just brush it on, but see how much more it pops by having that white underneath it? It really shows up. So I'm gonna brush it on all of them and then I'm gonna blend. It saves time. If you brush and blend, brush and blend, brush and blend, it takes a lot longer. So brush on your glitter on all 5 and then blend them. What are your thoughts using Dreamy for Baby Boomer? I've done Dreamy for Baby Boomer. I think I even done a video for it like a year ago. I really like it for Baby Boomer. It blends really nicely, so it looks really good. It's much easier to blend than using a solid white. So if someone likes to have a little pearl in their nail, it works really well. We now have Koi and Glass White. Both of those make a much easier blend for a Baby Boomer than Dreamy did. So, but they don't have any shimmer to it. So if you want to have a little bit of a pearl to your Baby Boomer, then your Dreamy works really well for having that little bit of a pearl, and it blends really nicely. So that works well. So here we go. Then you're just going to pull this up and feather it out. Like so. And that's it. So she's got a shimmery Baby Boomer by having that white underneath and then using the ice white. Blends up, so now she can be a rock star at her play.
Yay!
Yay!
I love it.
Yeah, it's very, very pretty. It's a very pretty effect for someone who wants to be, you know, maybe a little bit more reserved and not go crazy glitter or foil, but get a little bit of shimmer. And you could always do a plain Baby Boomer with, you know, say Blush or Delicate and Koi, and then use the Top Gloss Effects to add a little bit of a shimmer. But this one's going to focus your shimmer on the tip and give it a white shimmer. Around Christmas and in January especially, I use a lot of ice white because you can do some snowflake stuff with some light blue. So you can do this with the base of light blue and then stamp a couple of snowflakes on, and that looks really pretty. I do that a lot in January. So stay tuned.
Yeah, this is going to be my favorite, my go-to.
Yeah, it's really pretty. But there's, you know, a bunch of different flavors. The Ice Silk is kind of a nude with this version, you know, the same kind of shimmer, but it's a little bit like a pinky nude color. We have Latte, which is more like a tan. There's 2 different blues. There's a pink, a lavender. There's a bunch of them. So it's a whole collection of these ice colors that are very easy to blend, very easy to fade, and give you that really pretty shimmer effect. And they cure really well. So if for some reason you look at this and I think I can kind of see a little bit of a line there, I can grab a little bit more and put it on and not worry about it not curing. Same with here. I can kind of see a little bit of a line, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to blend in a little bit more. That's it. So all we have to do now is top coat her and finish the edges and thin out the free edge. So there you go. You use the ice to stamp. No, Monique, I don't use the ice to stamp. I use white paint to stamp. So I would do this design and then you would just use your white polish and stamp snowflakes with white polish, not with the ice. That would probably not go over very good. So white polish on top of the blue or on top of even this design will still pop. So I'm going to get the MDU polish up on my website. I have a bunch more in stock. I've got an inventory because I sold out a ton at the nail retreat, nail camp. But I know that some of you have been wanting to get it online so that you can get more when you want it. So I am working on that. So I'm just top coating this with Luxio gloss. This is my favorite gloss. It has a little bit more body than Shine On, so I can kind of dab it in places and it's not going to run on me, which I like. Then the big question becomes, Are we doing ice toes? Are we going to do red toes? Or what are you in the mood for?
Yeah, I don't know. What? I'm so excited about my toes now.
Yeah, Luxio Base and Gloss are pure gel. Accents doesn't have any. Okay, so this client bumped.
Oops.
So do you see that right here?
Oh,
She hit her polish. So to fix this, I'm going to brush off the gloss and open up my ice. Bad client.
I'm sorry.
It's all
I'm
right.
so sorry.
She bumped a little bit here too. So I'm going to lightly touch these and then we can freeze them. We just need them not to move when we go to top coat. Go and put that in. So I'm only going to cure for maybe 5 seconds. I wasn't kidding, Cindy. The stamping polish is amazing. It stinks, but it is so worth it because it's made with an acrylic paint and it's super, super, super solid. So I import it from Mexico and it is just, the color pops on it. And so I tried a lot of stamping polishes because I wasn't going to carry something that I didn't think was the best. And I absolutely think it is the best. It stinks. I'm not going to lie. It's really stinky stuff. But you only use it for a few minutes and you put it away. And then you don't have to smell it anymore. So it's worth it. Because it makes, you know, your color is like, your black is like really black.
Wow.
And you stamp in pink and it's really pink. Because a lot of polishes, when you stamp, they're kind of see-through and it drives me crazy. So it just goes on super, super solid and a nice crisp line when you're stamping. So it's amazing stuff. I just need, you know, 4 more people so that I can have the time to do it. I have a lot of post-retreat stuff to do this weekend, get everyone headshots and things like that. So I'm not going to be able to do it this weekend. Someday I will do it. The brand is called MDU, and it's out of Mexico. And so I've imported it and brought it in. I have it in my store. It will eventually be on lovenails.com, but I haven't had time to get it there yet. So I'm removing the tack. You know, I like that sound, the shine. And then I'm just going to finish the edges. Pull the skin back, make sure they're clean around the edges. If she wants her corners off, you can take the corners off at this point and make sure that it's nice and not sharp. And I'm just going along the edges, and this makes sure that they're nice and sharp around the sides. This nail does come out a little bit, but if we don't taper it in a little bit, there's a little bit of gel right there. Some clients really like to pick that off themselves.
I've
They'll be
been
like,
taught
no,
not to do that.
Well, if it's on your skin,
Oh, okay.
some clients are like, no, leave that for me.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, well, it's like, you know, it's like when people, you know how some people would put glue on their hands when they're young and just peel it off because it's like,
not me.
it's kind of the same idea.
Absolutely.
I don't know, they enjoy it. Hi, Cindy. Squeak warning headphones? Squeaky? I don't know what's going on, why it's squeaky. Sorry, guys. I'm not creating squeaks, so it must be something with the internet. Alright, I'm just going to come over, thin out the free edge, make sure that everything's nice and thin. This also helps prevent nails from curling and separating. So when you look down the barrel, you should still have a nice thin application. So 30-day manicure with a shimmer baby boomer. So gonna oil her up and send her on her way. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.